Dragon Age the Veilguard was an absolute bomb for BioWare and EA. It was a disaster. And it's one that fans, longtime fans of the Dragon Age franchise, and general audience members out there, they knew it was going to be bad. They could tell from the promotional material. They could tell from the way that the people in charge were talking about the game, about the inclusivity and representation all surrounding them, and how they made this a focus above everything else. The trans surgery scars, everything, the dialogue that came out from Dragon Age the Veilguard, and quite frankly, that in all the marketing and all the gameplay, it didn't feel like a Dragon Age game to a lot of longtime fans. It ended up being a financial disaster for them, one that probably ended the Dragon Age franchise for good. But in the aftermath, we saw what we usually see. We saw, despite it being acknowledged that it's a failure, we saw members of the media saying, if you're unhappy with Dragon Age the Veilguard, you've only got yourself to blame. We saw the director, the trans game director, by the way, Corinne Bush, say, well, you know what? It was that hate campaign had nothing to do with the flaws of our game. It wasn't anything about that. It wasn't the fact that we made a bad game. It wasn't about the fact that we put our identity politics ahead of everything else in this game. It's just because some people said it wasn't good online and everyone listened to them, constantly trying to blame everyone else. And then a few weeks ago, this big story dropped from Jason Schreier, one of those guys who was celebrated when he thought it was going to be a success because he's a fucking woke loser. But he does have sources out there. Had to delete all of his tweets saying it was such a success and then say why it failed. And he came out with this big article that brought up a lot of internal reasons why this happened, a shift from the idea of going to live service to non-live service, the idea of not allowing them enough time to do this, all these excuses as to why Dragon Age the Veilguard failed. And he really let him off easy. He really did, because he didn't talk about the real reasons that this game failed and all the people behind it. But even some of the people that did work on this massive pile of shit, they still can't let it go. Because right here, I saw Savvy tweet this out. Legacy Killer retweeted it. Jason Schreier writes fluff piece that blames Dragon Age Veilguard being bad and failing on EA interference. BioWare devs respond, actually, we made the best game we could and we're proud of it. No lie, it's exactly what happened. Savvy here says, the writers of Dragon Age Veilguard refute Jason Schreier's sloppy writing and claim they were incapable of making a better Dragon Age. Right? You've got multiple people, right? You've got multiple people who are associated with the game, one of them retweeting it or reposting it, I should say, another person making the post itself. Reposting without a comment except, I refute that we made a bad or compromised game. We made the best version of what we released, warts and all. I'm damn proud of it in the team. We couldn't have made a better Dragon Age, only a different one. So you are mad because somebody went easy on you in a reveal of how poorly this game did. The writers for Dragon Age the Veilguard sitting here and saying, we made the best game we're capable of. We're not capable of making a better game. That's the fucking problem, that you're not capable. And people that are more interested in talking about their personal political agendas, their identity politics, making sure you can use pronouns, making sure we have a trans non-binary storyline, making sure of this, making sure we have trans surgery scars for representation. You are more capable of putting those things in than you are of writing a good story. And that's why your game fucking failed. And now, what an embarrassing post to make. An embarrassing admission that I reject that we could have made a better game. We couldn't. We are literally incapable of making a good game. The Dragon Age Veilguard saga continues. Just when you think it can't get more embarrassing, somehow these people do it again.